What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. I did do the water and wind tournament today. I did complete it. I'm going to show you right now. So I took some losses as well, but you will see from the gameplays. I did all of this with a floow deck. I've been waiting to actually play a floow deck in the tournament. So I'm kind of well in these events. So I'm kind of happy that I was actually finally able to do it, especially since it cost me a lot of gems to even make this floow deck. So I'm finally glad that I was able to play it. Um, I lost, as you can see, most of my losses came to either diamonds or master. So yeah, that was a diamond three. That was a master five. I lost once to a gold. That was a gold three. Yeah, all my other losses are to diamonds. I never lost to a silver. Um, like this entire tournament, I think I only lost once to that gold right there. Everything else was like master and diamond players that I was losing to. And as you just saw last month, that I finally got to diamond. So it's good to see where I stand among the players that's like within my actual rank and ranking. Um, I'm going to show you all the breakdowns of these, except for this one. This was a one turn. I got my board established. That was a quick win. That was against the silver as well. So I'm not going to show that one. I'm just going to go directly into the master five. I'll replay this. This was my loss, and I I think it was because I couldn't get Robina, and that was my reason for losing. The only reason I want to show the replays instead of I did it live at first, but it took entirely too long because people were stalling out when I actually won. Like that one where that was around one win. If I do the replay, it'll look extremely quick. But that was an extremely long match because of how long that they were stalling. So, like this right here, I could have probably, well, what I should have done, because my thing is, I never know exactly what they're playing. So, to book, I always look at it as being good. Now that I finally went through the whole deck, well, went through the whole tournament, I realized I should have more so went for the level 7, got the field spell, and used the field spell to get snow out. Is it snow? Well, it's now. To get Snarl out on their turn. That way, on their turn, once I did everything, because they're going to normal summon. Because now the problem is like Speed Roy can actually kill you without normal summoning. So this was probably the correct play because the only reason they normal summon was because I booked everything. So they had no other choice but to go into the normal summon. I said, but Speed Roy can kill you on all special summoners. And that's why this deck was pretty hard to go against. I probably booked too early too. I should have waited to battle phase the book, but I did not want it to get to where they got like the level 10 Crystal Wing out and then won. And it was so crazy that they did that evenly. It was like they knew that I had evenly, and then right after they did it, I pulled it. So that was the thing that I did. I just evenly did, and then I tried to get a board established, but I think this right here negates. Oh, I messed up. Yeah, it does negate, but I messed up. That was my mistake. I wasn't supposed to bring the card back in my hand. So yeah, that loss It's probably on me because they did not negate. Although they probably would have. I said, but yeah, I messed that up. That was on me. I would have still lost it because they could have negated and won. But I'm gonna go to the next one. See, normally when I win, it's pretty quick. The only issues I had was that Master One. Like that Master One took me to 5 turns. I said, but for the most part, like if I win, yeah, the wins are pretty quick. And this was just to get that final piece. I wanted to make sure I had all 4 of them. Oh yeah, this is yeah they had messed up. Yeah, they had messed up, and then they just quit. So yeah, that's why that one was quick. Now, anytime you can open with Harpy Featherstorm, you got a good game. So yeah, Harpy Featherstorm will always get you a good quit. And when I know I have, it's no need for me to go into snow under heavy storm when I know. Um, I think this what Impin, yeah, Impin with storm is a lockdown. So they went for a snatch steal. Before they can get it off, I wanted to negate all their monsters to make sure they couldn't do anything on their turn. So when it became my turn again, I was good. And yeah, and that's the quit. They can't do anything. And you'll see somebody did that to me later on as well. It's probably this very next match. Or it was an earlier match. But yeah, when you're going against a floow mirror match, yeah, I got it done to me a couple of times as well. So, and that's the only thing about the Jack in hand. If you're on a floow mirror match, Jack in hand will screw you. I said so. I try not to use it as often. I only use it if I have to. Yep, and I think this was the floow mirror match, to where I should have went for a different card instead of that one. If I would have known this was a floow mirror match, I would have went for my bird. Oh, I couldn't have did anything anyway because they made sure they got rid of my field spell, and that's what hurt me. That field spell, them getting rid of that hurt me. See, because yeah, they were normal summoning as well. Yep, but it was this. It was the mirror match that they got me with. Because on my turn, when I try to go off, they're gonna do it on me, and then I'm just shut down, and I have no choice but to take the L. So I see why they limited it to one, because we would have been shutting down all the other decks had we had more than one. And for now a Harpy deck who can easily get it and use it from the hand. I think a lot more people would have probably ran Harpy had that been at 3. and this is where they shut me down, and that's it. Nothing else I can do. So yeah, if you're running the flu deck, that's always a card that you want. I said, and see, and that's the card I should have brought out. I should have used that card. Um, but I used that to get that off the field because I didn't want them using it. Well, I didn't want them having way too many strong monsters when they attacked me. I said so I wanted them to get rid of that. But they're still going to establish a board regardless. They put that. I did not know it could get any flu card. If I would have known that, I could have played this tournament a lot different. Like I said, this is the first time I've actually played with flu because the event finally allowed you to play with flu. I don't play with flu in my actual ranked matches. I play that pure Snake Eyes deck. Like I have a U-Bell deck and I have a Centurion deck as well, and I haven't played with those either. I said I know like all my other decks, I use them like in events to test them out because if I can't test out the deck before I use it, I'm not gonna play with it. The Snake Eye deck I got to test out in an event before I actually started using it. Because before that, I was only using Soul Sword. And before the Soul Sword, I was only using my Spellcaster deck, which was my very first deck. Now this is why it's good to only against Goatee. This was perfect. My whole thing was I did not want them to get a level 2 into there, so I did that to make it to where it was harder for them to do. And they still managed to put that in there, and this is going to allow them to put that 2 in there, bring that back, and then I think they actually get to do that, get another 2, banish that 2. So now they're going to bring them both back because I think they can only do it during the standby phase. Yep, it's only during the standby phase, which is that's the beautiful thing of Goatee to where at least I got that going. Well, at least before your main phase, they have to bring those back. So if you got Raigeki, you can force them into doing it. And that's why I put Raigeki in, just for Goatee, because Goatee killed me last time, as y'all saw. So I was like, no, I got to be able to get around Goatee because this deck was annoying me. So yeah, go Raigeki, then go evenly. And now see, basically, yeah, their whole deck is gone. I said, now I know they can bring these 2 back um, during the standby phase, so that it wasn't like they was completely done. So they got those 2, and then whatever's in their hand. But I forgot they could do that Marinas thing, so they do that, and then they go off into this, do that, then they banish again. So now my whole thing is I need to be able to negate them now. That's it. So now my goal is just negate. So I wanted to do that first, so I can bring out that. So now once that actually hits the field, it they can't do anything. And now if they try to do anything, I'm just gonna spin that. And then boom, yeah, that's the quit. And I believe that was the master one right there. Yeah. So yeah, that was the master one. Yeah, they knew they were cooked the moment I got that out there. I needed that negate up. And then this was the very last match. Now I saw they pulled that draw. So now that I know that they got that draw, I have to get out El Elgin first. I'm not gonna do anything else. I said because that part of duality is no guarantee I'm gonna get a good card. So I need the Elgin. Now they established a good board. This is the thing what I say about speedroids. Speedroids can kill you without even doing a normal summoning. Speedroid is one of them decks I think got lost to time due to all of the newer decks that came out. And Speedroid has one thing going for it that Snake Eyes um, don't, and that's that synchro zone. I said where it makes it to where Speedroid they can actually hit you, but you can't hit them back. I said so. I'm glad synchro zone was banned for this event because yeah, that would have been annoying, especially. So yeah, I'm just gonna destroy. You see, they went ahead on and activated drill there, but I didn't need drill anymore. I said because I already established what I needed. And I think I booked them perfect. I said, so yeah, this is just learning from the other Speedroid that I went up against. I waited a little bit more with this one. I wanted to make sure that they couldn't do anything else for real. So I booked both of those. Now, yeah, they could activate from their graveyard, but they're kind of limited in what they can do. See, they got something, but they didn't get what they wanted. And see, it's like they keep going for it. They already used that ability, so they couldn't use it again. And yeah, once they realized that they couldn't get the card that they needed, they just quit. They was relying on a draw. But that's it. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope that you all enjoyed the video. I do appreciate everybody who has been watching. I know it's not many, but I do appreciate you all for tuning in to watch it. I might actually go through and do more with different decks to showcase other decks as well in this tournament between Water and Wind, because I completed it with Floow, but you don't have to use Floow to beat this tournament. It's a couple of other decks that you can run as well. Like Speedroid is a very good one. They had a lot of great loner decks. I didn't use any of the loner decks, so I might do some showcasing some of these loner decks as well. Um, and that'll probably give me a good feel on how to use them. Like I know Ice Barrier is good, and I know Ice Barrier Runic is is broken. I said so. I'm glad. I think Runic cards were banned in this. I said because Ice Barrier Runic would have been tier zero for this event. But um, that's it. I hope y'all enjoyed the gameplay. Until next time, I do hope that you all have the best time. I'm out. Peace.